Luzon, Visayas, at Mindanao. Let's cool in! Mga kalabaw! Handa na ba kayo? Metro Manila's greatest hits is back. Ang lahat ng drama, ang lahat ng tawanan, musika at anong paman. Magkakasama pa rin tayo mga kalamaw. Sa lungkot at ligaya, kami pa rin ang iyong paboritong tambayan. Broadcasting live from TVH Group of Networks. Ang iyong hipilan, ang iyong tahanan. Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
As we continue our coverage of Super Typhoon Pepito, we welcome you to TWC. It is now exactly 7:01. It's yours truly, DJ CEN. We are live on Cool FM and on Cool TV, as well as our selected member stations under the umbrella of TGON, TVH Group of Networks Incorporated, as well as our YouTube channels as well on TGON Entertainment, TGON Cool FM, and Scotch Day Productions and TVH Network as well. We are also live on our websites at zeno.fm, onlineradiobox.com, and on the Open Radio app. As of 7 p.m., right in time of our broadcast, here are the places under the nation's capital, Metro Manila, have declared class suspensions. It is now already suspended on all levels in Caloocan, Malabon, Valenzuela, Marikina, Mandaluyong, Manila, Las Piñas, and Muntinlupa. We will have to wait for more information as time goes by, considering that this is now a domino effect. This is now one by one on the basis of declaration, place by place. If you will give me a minute or two, we do have a lot of videos to share. We do have a lot of photos to share right here on our broadcast, which will be up until 9 p.m. right before Cool News Prime Time. So you don't need to worry about getting a deficit of all the latest news and information regarding the onslaught of Pepito. If you will give me a minute or two, I have yet to find the current track right here. So, as of 6:40 p.m., the eye or the center of Super Typhoon Pepito was last seen in Cayapa in Nueva Vizcaya, and it will traverse. This is the center right here, as you can see. As you can see right here, this is the eye of the Super Typhoon, and it will traverse to Benguet within the next couple of hours' time. We do have videos as well, as we have promised to you. This is from in Baler in Aurora, where, as you can see, it really is devastating from this viewpoint. By the way, some people under the TWC fandom were requesting me to bring back the laptop to continue this thing. And, it's actually perfect timing because we are switching our router from the old router to the new router. Same service, of course, it's PLDT, but we have decided to change plans. We're switching from the old one without fiber to the new router, which is the one with fiber. So we haven't done that one yet, so we'll probably do that one after the broadcast tonight. So this is the situation in Baler in Aurora, and this is the situation meanwhile in... what place is that one? This one is in... okay, I don't think we have... what place is this? Let's view post. Okay, this is 11 hours ago, and this one is the aftermath of the onslaught in Catanduanes, where, as you can see, it really is devastating in those areas, if you may recall right there. And speaking of which, I mean, look at that. Look at that right there. To think to think that this storm is as devastating as it is, um, it's really catastrophic. There are no words other than catastrophic, devastating, that to use in this scenario, like the onslaught of Pepito. We're gonna continue right now here. Do we have any more information regarding class suspensions? I don't think we have any more details. Okay, we don't have any more details so far, but we'll keep trying. We'll keep trying because this is starting to feel like a domino effect, as we have previously mentioned. Once again, um, we wanted to repeat the class suspensions as of 7 p.m. this evening. There it is. Where, as of 7 p.m. tonight, classes in all levels, both public and private, face to face or online, are now suspended in the cities of Caloocan, Malabon, Valenzuela, Marikina, Mandaluyong, Manila, Las Piñas, and Muntinlupa. And so far as we know it, again, we will keep on saying this thing. Actually, shortly before the start of our broadcast, we had a statement coming from the Presidential Communications Office, and it said that they are not going to suspend classes themselves. It is up to the LGUs to do those things, to take the responsibility of declaring class suspensions instead of the national government, because the situation on Luzon varies, because not all areas are heavily affected by Super Typhoon Pepito. And it would be useless, at least according to what we've been understanding here within the last couple of minutes, for Malacanang to declare class suspensions and work in government offices for tomorrow if there are places that have no longer have a wind signal status. So we also have here general flood advisories from Pag-asa. This is from the Cordillera Administrative Region. We also have here for Region 1, for Region 2, for Region 3, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, Bicol Region, Eastern Visayas, and that is it. And for those of you who wanted to get their information regarding the weather bulletin, we'll have another weather bulletin later on in the next hour at 8 o'clock this evening. So there's literally nothing to worry about. We will keep you updated throughout the length of our broadcast because we will be ending at 9 p.m. anyway. So this is the rainfall forecast for tonight to tomorrow afternoon, where, as you can see, intense to torrential rains will be felt in these red areas right here. This is Pangasinan, this is Ifugao, Nueva Vizcaya, Quirino, Aurora, and then the heavy to intense rains. Oh my goodness. Rain came back here at CEN headquarters, but we're going to continue right now here. Heavy to intense rain is being felt in Abra, Mountain Province, Kalinga, Isabela, La Union, Benguet. Uh, I think this will turn into red within the next couple of hours because the storm is going to travel to Benguet tonight. Nueva Ecija as well, Quezon Province, Bulacan, and Rizal, while moderate to heavy rains will be felt right here on these yellow parts, which is Ilocos Sur, Zambales, Bataan, Tarlac, Pampanga, Laguna, Camarines Norte, and of course right here in the nation's capital, Metro Manila. We're gonna go now to the 5 p.m. bulletin because we don't have the 8 p.m. bulletin yet, in which we'll be waiting. So if you will give me a minute or two, we will provide you with that one bit. And also, just a heads up, if you are trying to communicate with your family, your friends, your relatives, your colleagues in Central Luzon, especially with areas under signal number 5, it will take a lot of time because communication links, from what we've been hearing for a while now, are down. Nueva Vizcaya is down, Quirino is down, Catanduanes is down, Aurora is down. So, on the basis of accessibility towards electricity, power supply as well, and then communication links is what we have been mentioned. We're going to the 5 p.m. bulletin right here because we have yet to wait for the 8 p.m. bulletin, which will be released during our broadcast. So, uh, okay, this is the. I got the wrong link. I got the wrong link. I'm sorry. This is the one that you just saw was the first tropical cyclone bulletin, and there it is. This is the recent. Thank you. Okay, so as of 4 p.m., the center of the eye of Super Typhoon Pepito was estimated based on all available data, including from the weather radar in Baler in the vicinity of Nagtipunan in Quirino. But as of, if you'll give me a minute, um, I don't know which page is that one, but if you reckon, there it is. So that is now already outdated because this is the most recent, as we've shown you earlier. That as of 6:40 p.m., it is in Cayapa in Nueva Vizcaya and will traverse towards the province of Benguet within the next couple of hours' time. The maximum sustained winds remains the same at 185 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 305 kilometers per hour. It is moving northwestward at 25 kilometers per hour. And what else do we have in here? If you will give me a minute or two. Okay, I have just been told. This has just came into us. The city of Parañaque has just declared class suspensions. This has just came from the official Facebook page of Mayor Eric Olivares of Parañaque City. Parañaque has just declared class suspensions uh, for all levels, both public and private. As we continue right now here on our, let me reload this thing. Let me reload everything that needs to be reloaded here at this point. Um, I don't know why that one is already outdated because Parañaquez' declaration within the last couple of minutes ago. So here's the track and intensity forecast. I will have to inform the crew first regarding the Parañaque declaration if you will give me a minute. This is indeed TWC. We will be with you up until 9 p.m. this evening. And it's very unusual that we have a very, very special edition of the program because of the fact that we are currently in a situation where the country is yet again facing a new wave of tropical cyclones and storms and typhoons like these. So probably we'll have to start normalizing these Sunday special broadcasts when it comes to situations like these. So back now to the track and intensity forecast. Don't mind about the notification right here. I'll have to end my camera right here. I have to turn off my camera to prevent further doxing issues. For the 12-hour forecast, which is scheduled tomorrow morning within the first couple of hours of the 18th of November, that's tomorrow. It is now located at approximately 150 kilometers west-southwest of Sinait in Ilocos Sur, and it will significantly weaken with a maximum sustained winds of 130 kilometers per hour, and the category will remain as a typhoon category. It will, although weaken as a typhoon category from the super typhoon category, it is still a typhoon. And the movement direction is northwest, and it will fasten up a little bit with 30 kilometers per hour, which is the maximum speed. For the 24-hour forecast at 2 p.m. on 18th of November 2024, it is now outside the Philippine area of responsibility with 385 kilometers west of Lawag City in Ilocos Norte, and it will weaken as well to 120 kilometers per hour maximum sustained winds and will remain as a typhoon category. It will, however, move once again to west northwestward and will slow down at 20 kilometers per hour. For the 36-hour forecast, this is Tuesday morning. It will be at 600 kilometers west of Lawag City in Ilocos Norte. This is still outside the Philippine area of responsibility, where the maximum sustained winds will significantly weaken with 100 kilometers per hour and will downgrade as a severe tropical storm. It will move west with 20 kilometers per hour. For the 48-hour forecast, this is Tuesday afternoon. It will be at 840 kilometers west of northern Luzon and will weaken to 85 kilometers per hour maximum sustained winds, and it will become a tropical storm. And the movement direction and speed remains unchanged with west and 20 kilometers per hour. For the 60-hour forecast, this is Wednesday morning. Okay, I can now turn this one on. There we go. For the 60-hour forecast, this is Wednesday morning. It is 1,005 kilometers west of northern Luzon, and it will weaken significantly with 55 kilometers per hour maximum sustained winds, and it will become a tropical depression. It will move west-southwestward at 15 kilometers per hour. And finally, for Wednesday afternoon, it will now dissipate into a low pressure area and will move west-southwestward at 10 kilometers per hour. And subsequently, it will disappear. Signal number 5 is still retained on the central portion of Aurora, the southern portion of Quirino, and the southern portion of Nueva Vizcaya. Signal number 4 is being, the three aforementioned portions earlier are signal number 5, okay? Signal number 5 are these three areas that we have mentioned for the first time. And now this is signal number 4. Signal number 4 includes the rest of Aurora, the rest of Nueva Vizcaya, the rest of Quirino, the southern portion of Ifugao, Benguet, the southern portion of Ilocos Sur, La Union, the eastern portion of Pangasinan, and the northern portion of Nueva Ecija. Signal number 3 is being raised in the southern portion of Isabela, the rest of Ifugao, Mountain Province, the southern portion of Kalinga, the southern portion of Abra, the rest of Ilocos Sur, the rest of Pangasinan, the northern and eastern portion of Tarlac, the rest of Nueva Ecija, the northern portion of Bulacan, and the northern portion of Quezon, including Polillo Islands. Signal number 2 is being raised in the rest of Isabela, the southwestern portion of mainland Cagayan, the rest of Kalinga, the southern portion of Apayao, the rest of Abra, Ilocos Norte, Zambales, the rest of Tarlac, the northern portion of Bataan, Pampanga, the rest of Bulacan, Metro Manila, Rizal, the northeastern portion of Laguna, and the central portion of Quezon. And the signal number 1 is still being raised in the rest of mainland Cagayan, the rest of Apayao, the rest of Bataan, Cavite, the rest of Laguna, Batangas, the rest of Quezon, the northern portion of Oriental Mindoro, Marinduque, Camarines Norte, and the northern portion of Camarines Sur. A gale warning is hoisted over the eastern seaboard of Luzon and the western seaboards of northern and central Luzon, where up to 9 meters will be felt in the seaboard of Aurora, up to 8 meters in the seaboard of Isabela, up to 6 meters in the eastern seaboard of mainland Cagayan, up to 5.5 meters for the seaboards of La Union and Ilocos Sur, up to 5 meters on the on the seaboards of northern mainland Quezon and the northern and eastern seaboards of Polillo Islands, and up to 4.5 meters on the seaboards of Ilocos Norte and Pangasinan. Sea travel is risky for all types of or tonnage of vessels, and all mariners must remain in port or, if underway, seek shelter or safe harbor as soon as possible until winds and waves subside. For up to 4 meters, we have the seaboard of Babuyan Group of Islands. For up to 3.5 meters, we have the northern seaboard of Camarines Norte. And up to 3 meters, we have the western seaboard of Zambales, the northern and eastern seaboards of Catanduanes, and the northern seaboard of Camarines Sur. For up to 2.5 meters, we have the eastern seaboard of Quezon, including the rest of Polillo Islands, the remaining seaboards of Catanduanes, the eastern seaboards of Camarines Sur, Albay, Sorsogon, and the northern and eastern seaboards of northern Samar. And up to 2 meters for the western seaboard of Bataan and Lubang Islands, the eastern seaboards of eastern Samar and Dinagat Islands. If you will give me a minute or two, once again, forbid me. I have yet to remove some stuff right here that could potentially. Okay, it has been removed. So this is the map. If you will give me a minute, there it is. It's still loading. Sometimes this good old laptop right here move slowly. Like imagine being in use for more than a decade and it's still working. That is such a huge blessing. So this is the situation so far as of 7:10 p.m. The only city that has been added onto the no classes map is, as we have mentioned, the city of Parañaque right there. All levels, both public and private, and we will have to wait for the rest of them declaring class suspensions. And for those of you who are listening on our online websites and through your radio applications, we wanted to uh, say and mention all the cities that have not declared class suspensions yet. And those places that have not declared suspensions yet are Navotas, Quezon City, San Juan, Pasig, Pasay, Taguig, Makati, and the municipality of Pateros. While class suspensions have now been announced in Caloocan, Malabon, Valenzuela, Marikina, Manila, Mandaluyong, Parañaque, Las Piñas, and Muntinlupa. It is now 7:20 in the evening right here on TWC. It's yours truly, DJ Sen. Once again, we'll be with you up until 9 p.m. this evening as we will continue our coverage on Super Typhoon Pepito. Uh, Okay, if you will give me a minute or two once again, I have yet to remove some stuff here that is pretty much personal, and I have to remove them one by one because it's really really painful whenever we do this thing. Every time we have to hide people's identities, but it's pretty much unavoidable considering that there are people that we don't know that whose names are pretty much popped up, onto the comment section every time we check any post right here. But as long as we're sharing information, we are sharing information, and that is what we're trying to do. Uh, Distractions aside, that is what we're trying to do here on TWC and, of course, Cool FM. Let's head over now to the situation in Bayumbong in Nueva Vizcaya, where this has been taken moments before all communication links and electricity were down. This is the situation in Nueva Vizcaya, as we have mentioned. And as you can see, it is strong winds right here. This is the 5 p.m. according to the post. This was the 5 p.m. and this is the 6 p.m. where winds are getting stronger and stronger minute after minute. And so far, do we have any more updates? I'm going to check right here because I don't want to run the risk of looking right here, right in front of the equipment that I'm using here. Let's see. We don't have nothing new so far. Nothing new. It's just the same thing. Um, Okay, it's almost exactly the same thing. We don't have any information yet that we are receiving as of this time. Can we do the? Okay, I'm gonna try to do this thing on my laptop right here because Marikina's City Rescue 161 is currently streaming the Marikina River and its monitoring of water level, where as of 7 p.m. tonight, the level at Marikina River is at 12.6 meters. And the rainfall count, right here, it says here, we have Mount Boso Boso with 1 millimeters of rain, Mount Aries with 2 millimeters of rain, Mount Oro with 4 millimeters of rain, and Nangka with 3 millimeters of rain, which brings a total of 10 millimeters of rain. And let me go ahead and see what the... Come on, laptop, you gotta do this thing, bro. Okay, there it is. Now it's working. So this is indeed the current situation right now at the Marikina River, where as you can see, it is nearing 13 meters right there. If you can clearly see right there, just near to that one. I'm sorry if it's blurry. This is the live stream coming out from Marikina Rescue 161. Obviously, it's blurry because of the reception from here to there, and it's pretty much understandable. Um, so far, I have been receiving word from our colleagues in Central Luzon, especially with those areas under signal number 5, that their supplies are running out. That is all we can say as of this time. Okay, we're going to run down um, all that we know so far. Okay, do we have any more? Man, I cannot wait for the 8 p.m. bulletin because that is where it can make or break the situation, you know? If we're still under signal number 2, that's really a guarantee, but we cannot jump into the conclusion or any assumptions at this point that all places will declare class suspensions. But a lot of people are now jumping into that same conclusion that the entirety of Metro Manila are down for tomorrow, regardless of the current situation. Man, oh man, I've seen more photos lately, and they're all devastating. They are all nerve wracking. Um, and let's see. This is the situation in San Mariano in Isabela, where, as you can see, this is much more powerful than I thought it was, than the ones that we have initially showed to you in Neva Vizcaya and Aurora and Quirino. This is much more violent than I initially expected. And as you can see, even though Isabela is not under the jurisdiction of signal number 5, the fact that this thing is powerful enough to say that it shouldn't be under signal number 4. I'm not sure. But usually, um, this this kind of strength from the wind itself should not be categorized as signal number 4 at this point, because if it's too strong, it's too strong. But how strong? That's the question. How strong is too strong? We don't know about that one yet. Let's see what else do we have in here. By the way, we wanted to mention as well the provinces of Cavite, Laguna, Pangasinan, Tarlac, Nueva Ecija, and Abra have also declared class suspensions for tomorrow. We wanted to mention that one as well. And let's see what else do we have in here. Uh, okay. Most of Bulacan, from what I've been hearing lately, have also declared class suspensions. Um, Let me read to you the official statement from the Presidential Communications Office, and to give you a sense of how Malacanang is treating this situation. I'm going to search it right here. Okay, so there it is. This is the statement from the Presidential Communications Office. Upon consultation with the relevant government agencies and the NDRRMC, or the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office, not office, but council, cancellation of classes and or suspension of work in government offices is given to the respective local chief executives, meaning the national government is giving the LGUs the authority to suspend classes, and that they are most likely not going to do a class suspension of their own, taking into consideration the situation in their respective localities. Let's see what else do we have in here. I'm going to keep on opening and closing my camera at this point because nobody knows what's in store for us at this time. By the way, TWC for this evening is presented to you by DLX Karaoke, Delsat, as well as Katip's Hot Dog, Venom Power Chit, and our two in real life sponsorships, Academy Station and Soda Pop. Thank you very much for continuously supporting and sponsoring TWC. It is now exactly 7:30. We will have our first commercial break for this evening. TWC will return after the break. Stay along with us. Our coverage continues right after this.
This program was brought to you by Katip's Hot Dog. Amoy na amoy ang sarap. Kids can tell. Jor A Supermarket, ang budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas. Now in 6,900 locations around the Philippines and Southeast Asia. CFB. Express the freedom of banking. Open your account today at CFB, a member of Crosslink and supervised by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Yakult Probiotic Drink. Yakult, panalo ka tiyan. Surf Bar and Fabric Conditioner. And McDonald's, featuring their McSavers Sulit Busog meals, starting at 99 pesos in all stores nationwide. Prices may vary.
Pare, alam mo ba pag may diabetes, humihina ang immune system. Kaya sabi ng mga pro, araw-araw mag-Immune Pro.
The only one with Zinc Plus technology. Kaya buo ang vitamin C at zinc at most prescribed by doctors. Tulungang palakasin ang immune system with proper diet and exercise. Magtiwala sa Pro. Immune Pro.
Unilab yan.
Sodium ascorbate plus zinc is the generic name of Immune Pro. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Protection
Yakult!
with 8 billion live LCS
Yakult!
that may reach the intestines alive.
Yakult!
Helps improve digestion and boost immunity.
Yakult!
With proper diet and exercise,
Yakult! Kaya panalo ka dyan! Bye, Buhag Haggard Hair! No buhaghag. It's a non-conditioning shampoo and with regular use for up to 24 hours. Mag-Cream Silk Vitamin Boost every day.
Tuhod, siko, baywa, pag laging pasan ang sakit sa kasukasuan, sign na yan ng arthritis o joint deterioration. Karaniwan kapag nagkakaedad na, kailangan ng tibay at ginhawang makakapitan. Kaya ng artrisin yan. May undenatured type 2 collagen at methylsulfonyl methane na maaaring makatulong protektahan ang kalusugan ng kasukasuan. Make the right move. Uminom ng artrisin araw-araw. Mabibili ang artrisin sa mga leading drugstores nationwide. Mahalaga ang paalala, ang artrisin ay hindi gamot at hindi maaaring gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
With Sprite, kayang-kaya mo yan. Cool ka lang, cool ka lang. Steady ka lang muna, mag-Sprite ka lang dyan.
Intra na sa Great Taste Greatest Panalo Raffle Promo para sa chance ka magdaog sa over 3 million pesos worth of cash prizes. Magbaka sa Great Taste Premium Classic at Great Taste White Classic. Magtipon sa mga empty packs kaya ihulog ang mga entries sa Dropbox in select stores. Gani, ano pag ginakulat nyo? Intra na! See posters for details. Promo runs from November 1, 2024 to February 28, 2025. DOH FDA CFRR permit number 1115 series of 2024.
Hindi birong maging isang ina. Dapat hands-on ka sa maraming bagay, lalo na sa mga iniinom na gamot. Dapat ready ka. Kaya kapag may sakit sa pamilya ko, gaya ng sakit ng ulo, sakit sa katawan na may kasamang lagnat dulot ng sipon, allergic rhinitis o sinusitis, Simdex-D ang ipinapainom ko. Gamot laban sa sintomas ng trangkaso. Simdex-D is available in Mercury Drug Stores and other drug stores near you. Phenylpropanolamine hydrochloride malate paracetamol is the generic name of Simdex-D. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Also available, Simdex D Syrup for kids and Simdex D Forte for adults.
Pag may tisi para aron mo apti ka. Pag may tisi mo, tungod ang may tisi puno sa vitamina. Pag may tisi mo, barato na o pipi-ipo pa. Tungod ang may tisi, alkaline vitamin C, mulawas apti pirmi, dili nakakapuyon. Tungod sa may tisi,
Mighty C, ang alkaline ng vitamin C.
Worried about ponytail dents, tangles, and frizz? Use Sunsilk Smooth and Manageable every day for 5 times smoother, fragrant hair versus non-conditioning shampoo. Para
Kulang na yung pensyon ni Lolo. May dagdag pa kaya yan?
Tropa, paano ba magkaroon ng pensyon?
Yung interest sa SSS at GSIS, pwede kayang mas mababa.
10 years na akong teacher. May makukuha na kaya akong pensyon?
Para bawat tanong, may sagot. Para isulong ang kapakanan at karapatan ng mga miyembro at pensyonado ng SSS at GSIS.
Para sa mas malakas at matibay na pension system.
SSS GSIS Pensionado Party List. Bawat Pilipino dapat pensyonado.
1, 2, 3. Ano ba yan? Ang daming insects? Gastos na naman sa dami ng insecticide spray na kakailanganin.
Don't worry, Mommy! With Baygon Shield Protector Multi-Insect Killer, 0 lang ang mahalaga.
Zero ba? Dahil ligwak ang mga insekto. Zero harm. Safe ang buong family mo. Zero chances of pest disease. Kaya bato ng products mo.
With Baygon Shield Protector Multi-Insect Killer, hindi lang 7, hindi lang 8, kundi 11 insects ang kayang patayin nito.
Zero tolerance sa mga insekto.
Baygon Shield Protector!
Multi-insect killer.
Would you like to be the best version of yourself? Then start now. We always got your back when it comes to keeping your skin healthier and glowing. Take care of your skin even more with Glutaflex Soap with Moisture Magnet. An ultra-mild 2-in-1 face and body soap bar. Mino-moisturize and dry skin. Nililinis ang skin without irritation. Inaalis ang dark spots. At pinapaputi ang skin. Iba ang ganda. Kapag maganda ang skin, start your year right with Glutaflex Soap with Moisture Magnet. Lovable and free.
Magpapasko na! Huwag manghihina! Lumalabas sa survey na prone ang prostate cancer sa mga edad 40 pataas sa kalalakihan. Para maiwasan, mag-Markup Capsule Food Supplement. Ito ay may mackerel extract at hornigold upang maibalik ang tikas at lakas. Mag-Markup Capsule Food Supplement araw-araw para always kang ready. Ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Jmar Herbs Incorporated. Kasangga, maligayang Pasko at manigong bagong taon. Ang Markup Capsule Food Supplement ay mabibili na sa inyong suking butika at drug stores dito mismo sa ating lugar.
Mahalagang paalala, ang Markup Food Supplement Capsule ay hindi gamot at hindi maaaring gamitin panggamot sa lamang uri ng sakit.
Spice ganda!
And my for Max Saver Sulit Busog Meals.
Huwag nang gumastos ng sobra-sobra pa.
99 pesos na lang, sulit busog ka na.
Ang mabusugera.
Extra rice sa iraramba. Extra busog sa Crispy Chicken Filet Meal at Crispy Chicken Filet a la King Meal na may extra rice na. 99 pesos lang in all stores.
Max Saver Sulit Busog Meals, 99 pesos na lang. Ang mabusugera.
Inihahatid ng PhilHealth ang mas pinalawak na primary healthcare package para sa lahat ng Pilipino. PhilHealth Konsulta. Magparehistro na sa pinakamalapit na konsulta provider para sa inyong health risk screening at konsultasyon. Maaari maka-avail ng mga gamot at laboratory test batay sa rekomendasyon ng primary care provider. Pumunta sa aming official website www.philhealth.gov.ph para sa mga detalye.
Konsulta ka na.
You're listening to Cool FM.
#1 sa Mega Manila.
Nationwide pa!
$7:38 in the evening. Welcome to TWC. Okay. We have some difficulties right here within the last couple of minutes here. The laptop broke down. That's why I had to turn this one off again, and it's now restarting. Don't worry, we'll be back at it again as soon as we can. So in the meantime, while we wait for the laptop to power up once again, let me go ahead and do some ad-libs at this point. You know, sometimes you gotta find a way to at least spend the time while it's still there. Music Zone with DJ CEN. It's happening. It's happening, ladies and gentlemen. MZW DJ CEN is coming back to Cool FM for one day only yet again. This is now officially official. This is now an official confirmation. The program will return on December 23 from 12:30 in the afternoon to 4 in the afternoon, only here on Cool FM. Once again, Music Zone with DJ CEN, your favorite, your all-time afternoon show, your OG afternoon show on Cool FM's second era and current era, in fact, is set to return on December 23 from 12:30 in the afternoon, right after Cool News at noon, to 4 in the afternoon, right before Cool News at 4. In all honesty, I did the negotiations with one of our station managers, Cairo, to facilitate this thing, and it happened during our classes. So it was actually recess, and I had to find a way to at least communicate with the station manager himself, and to check if are there any other DJs who are going to take over December 23, and I'm pretty much sure everybody else is not available by that time, and I'm the only one who's available at that time. Probably, I'm not jumping into that assumptions, and that at least I was now given the approval to get that slot and subsequently push through with part 2 of the epic comeback of the show. And by the way, if you're still missing Music Zone with DJ Sen so much, if you are a diehard fan of the old afternoon show, I have made the decision to convert that one into a podcast format. Music Zone with DJ Sen can now be heard as a podcast on Zeno.fm and on the Zeno radio application. All you gotta do is to search Zeno.fm / podcast / MZWDJCEN. That is for our website link. That is once again Zeno.fm, ZENO.fm /podcast /MZWDJCEN. Or you can download the Zeno radio application for free, of course, on Google Play and on the App Store. And all you have to do is to search Music Zone with DJ Sen. That's all it matters. And also, about the status of the what would have been the field trip special. I'm actually thinking about it because the field trip is on the 6th of December. That's the first Friday of December. And as many of you know by now, TWC airs on a Friday. It's ironic that we have to jump into this conclusion where we can say that we're gonna do two things at the same time. That is all I can say. Okay, so we have just been told that the city of Pasig is not declaring any class suspensions until the time being. We're going to read you the statement from the Pasig City Public Information Office. Although we will try to translate this thing into English because the entirety of this thing is Tagalog, but we'll try to summarize this thing in English. The fate of the class suspension declaration, they will only declare class suspensions if the 4 in the morning bulletin by Pag-asa says that Metro Manila will remain under any signal number. So basically, for those of you who are living in the city of Pasig, you will have to wait until tomorrow morning to check if classes in your city will be suspended. So it's not going to happen tonight. All right? It's not going to happen tonight. You will have to wait for tomorrow morning to check if Metro Manila is still under a signal number so that it's going to be automatically suspended. So what they're trying to say here is that you have to wait for tomorrow morning before it's officially confirmed. So that does not necessarily mean the city of Pasig is declaring class suspensions on a full-time basis, on a real deal basis. You will have to wake up at 4 in the morning. You will have to wake up at 4 in the morning and to check if Metro Manila is still under a signal number, and you can now be so sure that there will be indeed class suspensions. But if Metro Manila does not have any signal number after 4 in the morning tomorrow, that means there will be classes in the city of Pasig. Okay? Get that one right. If Metro Manila is still under a signal number after 4 in the morning tomorrow, then the City of Pasig's declaration of class suspension will be automatic, regardless of whether it is public or private, all levels, of course. But if there is no more signal number in Metro Manila after 4 in the morning tomorrow, classes will push through. That is all what we're trying to understand here. Uh, the fate will be sealed tomorrow morning in the city of Pasig. That is all we can tell you as of this time. If you will give me a minute. Okay, I will have to inform my colleagues here at this point because most of them are living here in the city of Pasig, and that they don't actually know what's going on. Okay, if you will give me a minute or two. Let's see. If Metro Manila remains under a signal number after 4 a.m. tomorrow, classes will be suspended. But if there is none after 4 a.m., we'll push through. Okay. Man, I know it's really conflicting right now at this point, but you have to try to understand the situation right here in the city where CEN headquarters is located at, and now you know. But if there's one thing I can tell you, the weather conditions here actually has been improving, so I'm not sure what will happen next. So let's see. Okay. Okay. If you will give me a minute or two, um, there are way too many Facebook posts. As much as we really wanted to show this one to you right now, for the sake of privacy, we are not going to show you what's happening on Facebook right now. But there are a lot of Facebook posts right now that are asking for help at this time, especially in areas that are currently under signal number 5. Which includes the provinces of Quirino, Aurora, and Nueva Vizcaya. Their situation is very dire. Their situation is getting worse, and it's pretty much catastrophic. You've seen the floods, you've seen the images, you've seen the videos, and it's pretty obvious. Okay, I'm going to respond to one of our fellow DJs here. So, okay. Do we have any more updates here and there? Okay, we don't have any updates so far. The suspension map remains the same. I did reload this one after the commercial break right here, and none of them gave us an additional information as of this time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and check my other devices to see if there are anything that is new. I'm gonna go ahead and check. So far, as of 7:48, right now we don't have any new information. That is all we can say. We don't have any other information so far, aside from the fact that the map remains the same. So it's going to be very boring within the next couple of minutes because we have yet to wait for more information as time goes by. But the biggest batch of information that we will be getting before this broadcast ends is obviously the 8 p.m. bulletin that will be issued by Pagasa later tonight. Let's see. Okay. So, none yet so far. We don't have any info. But you know what? Let's go to Wikipedia. As much as I really hated Wikipedia on the basis of sources, Many people don't recommend Wikipedia, but we'll try to use it as a form of summarization, because we don't want to read way too long articles. Save it for cool news. Save it for cool news, okay? Calm down. Calm your overreactions down. We're trying to provide information as soon as we possibly can, but unfortunately, it is increasingly getting stalled. So, what's the name of the storm again? Typhoon Manyi. That's the international name of Pepito. So, let's see. Impact. There we go. Okay, so here's the summarization that we have here. We're gonna read it for you. And let's see if we can zoom in. Oopsies. That's a lot of zooms. Okay, there it is. Now it fits. So, the Office of Civil Defense reported that several areas in the Bicol region were experiencing storm surges as Pepito approached, while some buildings being flooded. It also reported extensive damage in the island of Catanduanes, and storm surges also occurred in the Polillo Islands. Some trees were toppled and several houses were damaged in San Andres and Catanduanes as Pepito passed through the area. A few houses were damaged in coastal areas of Albay, and the Philippine Coast Guard stated that 4,784 people were stranded in ports across the country. Parts of Aurora province were without power due to the onslaught of Pepito, in which we have also mentioned the provinces of Quirino and Nueva Vizcaya as well. And as of November 17, the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council reported that 852,475 people were affected, with 111,658 displaced from their homes. Agricultural damage in the Philippines amounted to 855,326 pesos, which is equivalent to 17,367.03 US dollars. And one person was reported dead after figuring in a vehicular accident caused by fallen internet wires in Diet. I believe this is in Camarines Sur. And 2 people were reportedly injured in separate incidents in Aurora. The Philippine Coast Guard opened a donation drive for those affected by the storm. And if I can remember correctly, ABS-CBN Lingkod Ka Pamilya Foundation also did the same thing, and so did the GMA as well. And for those of you who wanted to who would like to know, yes, TWC will have a third Radiothon edition. You heard that one right. We have 3 Radiothons now of this program for this year. This is unbelievable. And of course, this telethon, this Radiothon is of course for the benefit of the ABS-CBN Lingkod Ka Pamilya Foundation and the GMA Kapuso Foundation Incorporated, which is of course in partnership with Microsoft Rewards. And for the sake of transparency and accountability, we are going to show the transactions live as it happens, and it only takes an AI verification checkbox, and then there's nothing else. There's no need for personal information. There's no need for passwords and stuff, and identification as well. There's no need for that one. All you need to do is to click the ticker to see if you're a robot or not, and it's pretty much very simple. Let's see what else is going on right now here as we speak. We don't have any more information after that one, so we're just gonna try to reload everything as much as possible. So while we are doing that one, excuse me, my goodness. While we are doing that one, we will check if there are any more other information that we are getting, at least in other areas. Okay, let me post this thing for a bit, because most of our colleagues here at the Cool FM are located in this location. I'm not gonna say it, of course. I'm just gonna post it right here. Give me a minute or two, because this is yep. TCP knows. TCP knows. He knows. Quezon City has just declared class suspensions. This has just came into us. The Quezon City government has just posted their own class suspension declaration for tomorrow. All levels, both public and private. And everybody here at the Yo Community Discord are excited about what will happen. My goodness me, this is a very monumental moment for them. The last time we had this kind of situation was last week, and they're all excited that it's gonna happen again. And who would have knew? Who would have knew? And then there's me. There's yours truly, DJ Sen, still waiting for the class suspension declaration. And if in case that does not happen, life must go on. Life must go on. My goodness, this is fantastic. The world will continue to turn at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta start to realize that uh, when you go to work and not in school, when you go to work like a real deal job, you start to realize that class suspensions does not apply to those things anymore. You have to start working your guts off. You have to start working your butts off so that you can make a living of yourself. You have to start coming into that conclusion that life is hard. Unless you either work hard and work smart, your life will be as successful as you would have and could have imagined, you know. Just follow the same path as what you are planning for your future. Just follow that same direction, and then you will succeed at the end of the day. All those pain, all those tiredness will be worth it in the end. All those what's the other word for tired? Uh, Sacrifice, right? Sacrifices, persistence as well, determination, everything will be worth it at the end of the day. As long as you continuously, of course, work hard, of course, with your job. And I'm not sure about what will happen in the foreseeable future about you yourselves and probably me as well. But who knows? Again, just follow the same path as what you are currently imagining. Just follow that thing, and then boom, your life will be successful as it is. Okay, let's see what else do we have in here aside from the Quezon City government declaration. I don't think we don't have any more updates after that one. That is probably it. That is probably it. Quezon City is the latest. My gosh, that is terrible. They're all getting class suspensions. They're all getting class suspensions, and I don't have class suspensions. That's not fair. But you know, there's patience for a reason. All right, there's patience for a reason. Just wait for it. If they don't want to suspend, they don't want to suspend. That's fine. But again, we are still under a signal number. And we don't know what will happen within the next couple of hours. Actually, we are waiting for the 8 p.m. bulletin. And while we are waiting for that one, we wanted to remind you once again that Super Typhoon Pepito is still in the province of Nueva Vizcaya and is now widely expected to traverse towards the province of Benguet within the next couple of either minutes or hours. So, in the meantime, while we are waiting for the 8 p.m. bulletin, this is TWC. It's yours truly, DJ Sen. We'll be with you up until the next hour at 9 in the evening, just right before Cool News Prime Time. Are you looking for a place to cool yourself down? Do you wish to find a refresher that pops? Then go visit Soda Pop. Pop the party with flavor with Soda Pop. Located in the city of the gig, Soda Pop brings you an alternative to those average milk tea shops that's too expensive. They have a wide variety of flavors, including strawberry, blueberry, green apple, raspberry, to name a few. They also have 2 sizes to choose from, perfect for every scenario. Whether you can drink and chill at home or bond with your friends and family, Soda Pop is here to stay. Price starts at 39 pesos, so you don't need to worry about your wallets and pockets going empty. So choose Soda Pop. Pop the party with flavor where every sip is a celebration. Thank you very much, Soda Pop. It is now 2 minutes before the hour of 8, and TWC will return after the break.
This program was brought to you by Katip's Hot Dog. Amoy na amoy ang sarap. Kids can tell. Jor A Supermarket, ang budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas. Now in 6,900 locations around the Philippines and Southeast Asia. People's Bank, equal banking for the Filipino people. People's Bank of the Philippines is a member of Crosslink and supervised by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Star Wax Floor Wax with waterproof formula. Long-lasting shine. Star Wax Floor Wax. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified world-class quality.
ACS.
CFB. Express the freedom of banking. Open your account today at CFB, a member of Crosslink and supervised by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. And McDonald's, featuring their McSavers Sulit Busog meals, starting at 99 pesos in all stores nationwide. Prices may vary.
Vice ganda!
And my for Max Saver Sulit Busog Meals.
Huwag nang gumastos ng sobra-sobra pa.
99 pesos na lang, sulit busog ka na.
Ang mabusugera.
Extra rice sa iraramba. Extra busog sa crispy chicken fillet meal at crispy chicken fillet ala king meal na may extra rice na. 99 pesos lang in all stores.
Max Saver Sulit Busog Meals, 99 pesos na lang. Ang mabusugera.
Babala sa publiko. Pinababatid ng National Telecommunications Commission o NTC sa publiko na may natatanggap itong mga ulat tungkol sa mga taong nagpapanggap di umano na tauhan o empleyado ng NTC. Ayon sa ilang ulat na natatanggap ng NTC Consumer Welfare and Protection Division, ang mga scammer ay tumatawag sa biktima at tatakutin na ang numero nito ay sangkot sa isang scam. Ang nasabing biktima ay hihikayatin na magbigay ng pera upang hindi na masampahan ng kasong kriminal at matanggal sa listahan ng mga nang-i-scam ang numero nito. Madiin na ipinapaalahanan ng NTC ang publiko na ibayong mag-ingat mula sa ganitong uri ng modus. Ito ay isang uri din ng scam at hindi lehitimo ang mga tawag na ito. Kung may impormasyon sa ganitong uri ng scam, maaaring ipaalam sa NTC upang magawan agad ng karampatang aksyon. Pagbigay alam ang ganito o iba pang uri ng mga scam sa mga susunod na opisyal na mekanismo ng NTC. Complaint links sa www.ntc.gov.ph. Mag-email sa contratextcam@ntc.gov.ph. Consumer@ntc.gov.ph. Pagtawag sa 1682 24/7 Consumer Hotline at ang mga numerong 892-04464, 892-67722, and 892-13251 mula 8 a.m. hanggang 5 p.m. Lunes hanggang Biyernes. Nagpapasalamat ang NTC sa mga miyembro ng publiko na nagpabatid tungkol sa nasabing uri ng panloloko.
Tara, discover na. Sumama ka, buksan na iyong mata. Discover one by one, Pinas nagiganda. Ano man ang trip, sigurado worth the trip. Isa-isahin na. Discover one by one. Let's fly everyone.
Pasko na naman! Ang saya at ang sarap ng Pasko ay tulad lang naman ng pagbabago ng kutis ko. Alagang-alaga ako ng gandang natural herbal soap. Kaya naman, ang laki ng pagbabago. Mga kati-kati at tigyawat ay wash out. Kaya ngayong Pasko, sadyang masaya ako. Maggandang natural papaya with tawas and turmeric soaps, kinu-whitening ka na rin, my dear. Available na sa mga botika, drugstores, groceries, Shopee at Lazada.
Mas matindi na ang init at ulan ngayon. Kaya dapat Elastosil na with Solasomer 3X formula. UV resistant, puno ng flexible premium polymers. Matibay, 3 times sa tumatagal. Versus competing brand. Tag-init o tag-ulan, Elastosil mo yan. Pioneer, do it right.
Tuhod, siko, baywang, paglaging pasan ang sakit sa kasukasuan, sign na yan ng arthritis o joint deterioration. Karaniwan kapag nagkakaedad na, kailangan ng tibay at ginhawang makakapitan. Kaya ng artrisin yan. May undenatured type 2 collagen at methylsulfonyl methane na maaaring makatulong protektahan ang kalusugan ng kasukasuan. Make the right move. Uminom ng artrisin araw-araw. Mabibili ang artrisin sa mga leading drugstores nationwide. Mahalagang paalala, ang artrisin ay hindi gamot at hindi maaaring gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Ubong di nawawala, may bak
bacteria at virus.
Yan sa baga. Mag-Solmux Advance. Magaling maglinis ng lungs. Kaya mabilis magpagaling ng ubo. Solmux Advance. Now in liquid. Resolve coffee phlegm in as fast as 3 to 5 days when taken 3 times a day. Carbocysteine plus zinc is the generic name of Solmux Advance. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Hirap magpahinga? May mga gamot para dyan. Pero, relax. Mag-Efficacent Oil. Sa unang amoy at hagod, ramdam ang ginhawa na trusted by all. Unahin ang trusted ginhawa. Unahin ang Efficacent.
Methyl salicylate plus menthol plus camphor is a generic name of Efficacent Oil. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Mga kumares! Dimples Romana po! I-mega mackerel na! Malinam na! Mega mackerel! Malaman pa! Mega mackerel! Maraming ways para iulam araw-araw! I-mega mackerel na! Gusto ko sinigang! Mega mackerel! Sarsyado o adobo! Mega mackerel! Maraming ways para iulam araw-araw! I-mega mackerel na! I-mega mackerel na!
Iwasan ang mahabang pila. Ang pandaraya sa buwis, bayan ang maghihinagpis. Tamang buwis ay bayaran sa ikaunlad ng bayan. Lahat tayo ay magtulong-tulong. Paghingi ng resibo ay isulong. Iwasan makandado. Magbayad ng wasto. Sa BIR magparehistro bago magnegosyo para hindi makalaboso. Magbayad ng maaga.
Isang public service announcement mula po sa 101.3 Radyo natin Ujongan at BIR RDO number 35 Romblon.
Kulang na yung pensyon ni Lolo. May dagdag pa kaya yan?
Tropa, paano ba magkaroon ng pensyon?
Yung interest sa SSS at GSIS, pwede kayang mas mababa.
10 years na akong teacher. May makukuha na kaya akong pensyon?
Para bawat tanong, may sagot. Para isulong ang kapakanan at karapatan ng mga miyembro at pensyonado ng SSS at GSIS.
Para sa mas malakas at matibay na pension system.
SSS GSIS Pensionado Party List. Bawat Pilipino dapat pensyonado.
Kahit always blooming bango sa Surf and Con. New Surf Captain Fresh and Blue. May 3 times amoy pawis shield. Kaya kahit always blooming bango sa Surf and Con. Based on lab test and select fabric versus detergent powder only. Surf!
Sa bawat unos, may kalakip na pag-asa. Sa bawat pagsubok, may bagong simula. Para sa mga SMEs, kooperatiba, korporasyon o power utility na apektado ng sakuna, naririto ang Land Bank Cares Plus program para sa inyo. Layunin ng Land Bank na matulungan kayong makaangat at makabalik sa normal ang inyong business operations upang matulungan ang inyong komunidad na makaahon. Ang Land Bank Cares Plus Lending Program ay maaasahang suporta para sa inyong muling pag-angat. For more details, visit the Land Bank Lending Center near you or call 02-8405-700 or visit www.landbank.com. Your future, powered by Land Bank.
You're listening to Cool FM.
Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
Nationwide pa!
.07 in the evening. First and foremost, we sincerely apologize for the background noises as we speak. This is beyond my control. We usually don't remind you about these background noises, but we do know for a fact that it's now already 8:08 in the evening. Welcome to the final hour of night 3 of our ongoing coverage at TWC. It's yours truly, DJ CEN. We'll be with you up until Cool News Primetime goes on the air in the next 52 minutes. And while we are waiting for the 8 p.m. Bulletin from Pag-asa, I wanted to give a special shout out to the first ever Miss Universe Asia, the one and only, our very own Chelsea Manalo, representing the beautiful islands of the Philippines, the beautiful country of the Philippines. My country, of course. Chelsea, although did not make it onto the top 12, she did won as Miss Universe for Asia. And that is all we can say as of this point. And while we are on commercial break, we are now being told that the LGU of San Juan City has indeed declared class suspensions for tomorrow, public and private, all levels, face-to-face, and online modality. Okay, let's see what else do we have in here. So this is the situation as we have previously mentioned. This is the map. We're not going to include the city of Pasig here because as we have mentioned earlier, it wouldn't be up until 4 in the morning tomorrow where the suspension here in the city of Pasig would be determined. So it's mostly red right here, as you can see, from north to south. The only thing that matters right now are the ones in gray. The ones in gray that can go either way, from one way or another. This is something that most people are going to watch right now. Who will get the gold for the last city to declare class suspensions? But I'm now already betting the city of Pasig for gold medal. Obviously, they're probably going to tie with the city of Makati, but I don't know what to do anymore, what to say anymore, because Makati has stood their ground that as long as Metro Manila is under a signal number, that's already an automatic suspension, and that Makati does not need to declare anything else other than that automatic suspension from the new DepEd guidelines. I believe that was originally issued in 2022. Let's check the situation right now. Do we have any more? We'll keep on reloading Pag-asa because at any minute from now, the 8 p.m. bulletin is going to be released. So we don't have it yet. We don't have it yet. We will keep waiting. So let's see. Um, let's see. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed, ladies and gentlemen. So there it is. Let's see. So this is the situation so far. Do we have? Okay, I cannot do this thing on full mode. I can't do this thing on full mode. So Pepito is currently traversing Cordillera, and it is now currently traversing in northern Luzon and will eventually exit through the Ilocos regions. And strong winds and rains are now being reported in Baguio City. So far, as far as we know it, we wanted to mention this one as well. The weather conditions here in the nation's capital has been improving, which is typically not a good sign, especially to those people who really wanted a class suspension declaration at this point. But if there's one thing I can tell you, regardless of what signal number that is, as long as there is a signal number, that is already an automatic suspension, at least for public schools only. For us private, we definitely have to wait for a declaration. Too bad. Too bad. So sad. Um, let's check what else do we have in here. So, yep. A lot of people right now at this point are literally pleading for help right now. They're begging for help. They desperately need to get rescued at this point, especially in the areas that are currently under signal number 5. I've seen the videos, I've seen the images, and there's literally nothing I can do. I'm literally far away from those areas, and if there's one thing I can tell you, the only thing that matters right now is to spread the word, share everything that needs to be shared. That is pretty much important, especially to the rescue operations, the relief operations, because not only the peeps who are stuck at their homes are at risk here, but the rescuers themselves as well. They are also risking their lives in order to save others' lives. And again, if you have extra resources out there that you're not using, deploy it to those who really needed it. Because at this point, at this point, we could have lessened the probability of more casualties and injuries and damages as well to properties. If there are people who are willing to send aid, if there are people who are willing to send their extra resources, who are willing to volunteer themselves from saving other people's lives. Just be a hero for one day, all right? Because not all heroes wear capes, and that's a fact. You don't need a suit. You don't need a case. You don't need a cape. You don't need a style. You don't need anything. Just get rid of that. Just be an ordinary person who's going to help those other people who are really in need of help at this point. So this is a photo, a contributed photo, and this is from Nasugbo in Batangas. This is the sky earlier, and this is by far perhaps one of the most eye-catching views that I've ever seen on the internet at this point. I mean, look at that. La Luna Sangre. My goodness. I could really imagine of La Luna Sangre right here. That's pretty amazing to look. I mean, I could have watched outside the view just in case if there is, but unfortunately there is none because it was literally covered with what is this? With rain as well. So there's literally nothing I can do about that one. Okay, let's see what else do we have in here. Pagasa, please, please, please. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we now have an additional post. This is coming from the Northern Luzon PRSD. And it says here that orange heavy rainfall warning is being felt in Nueva Vizcaya and Quirino, and yellow heavy rainfall warning is being felt in Benguet, Ifugao, Aurora, and parts of Isabela. Moderate to heavy rains affecting the rest of Isabela, Mountain Province, Kalinga, and Apayao, while light to moderate to at times heavy rains is being experienced over Cagayan, Abra, Pangasinan, La Union, Ilocos Norte, and Ilocos Sur, which may persist within 2 to 3 hours and may affect nearby areas. This is TWC. It is now exactly 8:16 in the evening. It's yours truly. Once again, DJ Sen will be with you up until the next 44 minutes. We are live as we speak on Cool FM and on Cool TV, as well as our selected member stations of TGON, TVH Group of Networks Incorporated. We are also live as well on our official YouTube channels of TGON Entertainment, Scotch Tape Productions, TGON's Cool FM and TVH Network, as well as our online radio websites, Zeno.fm, onlineradiobox.com, and on the Open Radio application. Do we have any more class suspension declarations? And it appears as of this time we don't have anything new. And it's starting to make me feel disappointed here at this point. Um, Again, regardless of regardless whether class suspensions are automatic, there is um, there is no excuse for private schools, to have at least, they need at least some form of a justification or proof or evidence that or anything related to government stuff, where they can say that, yeah, class suspensions will indeed happen, and there's literally nothing they can do about that one. But in the meantime, while we don't have any class suspensions in our cities, in the city where my school is currently located at, it's increasingly unlikely, I'm afraid. So once again, here are the places that have already declared class suspensions for tomorrow. And those are the, if you'll give me a minute or two, it's right here. It's on, there it is. So here are the, my goodness me. So, walang pasok or no classes here in Caloocan, Valenzuela, Malabon, Quezon City, Marikina, Manila, San Juan, Mandaluyong, Pasay, not Pasay, Parañaque, Las Piñas, and Muntinlupa. While no announcement yet for Pasay, Navotas, Makati, Taguig, Pasig, in which they said it is up to the 4 in the morning bulletin that will be issued by Pag-asa tomorrow morning, and the municipality of Pateros. So far, once again, we wanted to keep reminding you that anything can happen between now and within the next couple of minutes, as we are still waiting for the 8 p.m. bulletin that will be issued by Pag-asa. Do we now have anything new? We don't have anything new. That's really disappointing. By the way, once again, if you wanted to listen to Music Zone with DJ Sen, it will return on December 23 from 12:30 to 4 in the afternoon right here on Cool FM from the station where we call it as home. And for those of you who wanted to really reminisce of listening to my program, my old afternoon program, you can listen to it as a podcast on Music Zone with DJ Sen on Zeno.fm and on the Zeno Radio application. All you gotta do is if you are listening to the Zeno Radio application, all you have to do is to search Music Zone with DJ Sen. That is CEN, all right? And for our website, we have MZW DJCEN, that is Zeno.fm, Zeno.fm/podcast/MZWDJCEN. And for those of you who are watching on YouTube, you might want to know that the live audiences on our Cool FM programs are now activated indeed. And if you wanted to know how, just go to Fanmade Archives at neocities.org. So if you wanted to be part of our live audience, all you have to do is to go to Fanmade Archives at neocities.org and click the Discord tab right here, which you will eventually get the link into the official Discord server of Fanmade Archives. You can also subscribe to them right over here, and we're going to give you an update on Fanmade Archives while we're at it. We have the mood right now at this point. By the way, I did saw the fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. A lot of people are mad about the results. That's why I'm not going to give any opinion whatsoever about what happened through that fight. So, as of right now, Hong Sang remains number one, right here in the most popular fan-made video alongside Jor A. They're all tied with 20,000 views right here. This is followed by Get with 14,000 views. FBS's very own News Frontier Weekend with 10,000 views on 4th place. Fanmade Archives is such a very, very diverse and inclusive community right here, I'll tell you. Fanmade Archives is literally where real passion, real dedication of fan-made broadcasting really does apply here. So if you wanted to be part of their initiative, if you wanted to be part of their mission, all you gotta do is to join the Fanmade Archives Discord server, or you can go to their YouTube. But mainly, we usually use Discord, so that's fair to say at least. The water level at the Marikina River remains the same at 12.6 meters, and that is all we can say at this time. As for any more updates from Pagasa, we don't have any updates as of this time, so we will have to wait for the time being. In the meantime, while we don't have any other information that we are getting so far, nothing new, man, this is starting to get a little tiring, but we'll try. We'll keep trying. It is now 8:22. We'll have another commercial break right here while we wait for further information. TWC will return right after this. Stay along with us. We'll be right back.
This program was brought to you by Katip's Hot Dog. Amoy na amoy ang sarap. Kids can tell. Jor A Supermarket, ang budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas. Now in 6,900 locations around the Philippines and Southeast Asia. Neutral Light Style Low-Fat Milk Powder. So good you'll float. Product excellence of Hong Sang. CFB. Express the freedom of banking. Open your account today at CFB, a member of Crosslink and supervised by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Unique toothpaste, Maxalaga with maximum fluoride protection. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified world-class quality.
ACS.
And Venom Powered Shit Energy Drink with Malunggay.
Passes the ball, and wow! That's a slam dunk!
Ma,
Paglaki ko, gusto kong maging basketball player.
Game! Oh, star rice at gulay kapanak. May star margarine yan.
Ubus ko na. Meron pa po ba, Ma?
Parang basketball player ka na kumain na.
Slam dunk sa sarap eh.
Dagdag sustansya with Star Margarine. Tulad ng vitamins A, B, E, and iodine. Star Margarine. Mas abot ang pangarap. Sabayan ng tamang diet and exercise.
Nandyan na naman sila, kanya-kanyang pakilala sa kung alin daw ang totoo at alin ang tama. Basta ako, mula pa nung nakarang Pasko hanggang ngayong Kapaskuhan, ay istigtuan lang sa bitaminang gumagabay sa aking kalusugan. Mark C. Vitamin C plus Zinc. Ang purong bitamina ng ating mga kasangga. Maligayang Pasko at manigong bagong taon. Hatid sa inyo ng Mark C. Vitamin C plus Zinc. Mabibili na sa inyong mga suking butika at drugstores dito sa ating lugar. Ang mensaheng ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Mark C. Ascorbic acid plus zinc is the generic name of Mark C. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
May bagong energy na! All new Best Ever Enervon, Enervon C+. Powered with zinc, vitamin C, vitamins B1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 12, at vitamin E. All new Best Ever Enervon. Hey! Enervon C+.
Unilab yan.
Multivitamins plus zinc is the generic name of Enervon Z+. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Sa bawat unos, may kalakip na pag-asa. Sa bawat pagsubok, may bagong simula. Para sa mga SMEs, kooperatiba, korporasyon o power utility na apektado ng sakuna, naririto ang Land Bank Cares Plus program para sa inyo. Layunin ng Land Bank na matulungan kayong makaangat at makabalik sa normal ang inyong business operations upang matulungan ang inyong komunidad na makaahon. Ang Land Bank Cares Plus Lending Program ay maaasahang suporta para sa inyong muling pag-angat. For more details, visit the Land Bank Lending Center near you or call 02-8405-700 or visit www.landbank.com. Your future powered by Land Bank.
Nay, alira good nay, nagpalit kong kape ba? Lami kay ni Tilawi, ragud ni nay. Unsa man nga kape, Magnum C? Ay nay, dili ni Magnum C nay, pero mas lami ni siya ato nay. Bahala nagmamatay ko basta kay Magnum C lang jud ako. Kahit karon, ayaw kong dalian ang imong kape. Bisan pag mamatay ko, Magnum C ra jud akong imnon. Kasabot ka?
Di na gyud mapugngan ang pagsalig sa katawhan sa Magnum C. The most trusted by seniors. Laging healthy sa Magnum C.
Hirap magpahinga? May mga gamot para dyan. Pero, relax. Mag-efficacent oil. Sa unang amoy at hagod, ramdam ang ginhawa na trusted by all. Unahin ang trusted ginhawa. Unahin ang efficacent.
Methyl salicylate plus menthol plus camphor is a generic name of efficacent oil. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Protection
Yakult!
with 8 billion live LCS
Yakult!
that may reach the intestines alive.
Yakult!
Helps improve digestion and boost immunity.
Yakult!
With proper diet and exercise,
Yakult!
Kaya panalo ka dyan.
Okay pa kaya itong birth certificate ko? Last year pa kasi ito na-issue eh.
Wala na expiry yan. Habang buhay ang validity niyan sa ilalim ng batas ni Senator Bong Revilla.
Laking ginhawa at menos gastos yan ha. Idol talaga si Senador.
Tama, wala na pong expiry ang ating mga birth, death, and marriage certificates. Kahit anong petsa pa man ito inisyu ng PSA o ng inyong local registry. Ito po si Senator Bong Revilla. Isa lamang ito sa mga batas na ating iniakda at isinulong para sa ating mga kababayan.
This is a paid advertisement by Amos Production.
Now you have a healthier choice. Introducing the new Dunkin' plant-based donuts with 3 flavors to choose from: mango tart, mango cereal, and nuts, coconut crunch. Try it now. Available at selected Dunkin' stores nationwide at 50 pesos each.
About ponytail dents, tangles, and frizz? Use Sunsilk Smooth and Manageable every day for 5 times smoother, fragrant hair versus non-conditioning shampoo. Para
Fuji Denso believes that appliances are long-term investments, so it is very important to choose wisely. And what could be a wiser choice than using reliable, durable, and energy-saving appliances from Fuji Denso? Just like families and companies trusting Fuji Denso, you will see the difference when you upgrade your usual appliances to Fuji Denso HD inverter appliances. Fuji Denso, quality above all. Upgrade your home, upgrade your business with Fuji Denso, quality above all.
Ikaw ba ay pagod, walang gana, matamlay, nawala ng lakas? Subukan mo na si MG Plus. Sa MG Plus, tatayo ka, babangon pa. MG Plus is good for high blood, diabetes, impotency, stress, anxiety, high cholesterol, insomnia, gallstone, kidney stone, rheuma, arthritis, problema sa pagbawas, o galuyang kalawasan. Mag-MG Plus na! MG Plus Herbal Drinks.
Ang MG Plus Herbal Drinks ay available sa mga botika at mga piling supermarket. No approved therapeutic claims.
Barbie, pinapahid mo na naman yung Silka Lotion. Anong meron dyan?
Girl, may papaya enzymes and NutriBlend complex to.
Taray, may papaya. Tinola ka, girl?
Ay, sis, ang Silka may Vita-Absorb technology at SPF 6 din. SPF? Super papaya fruit. Sun protection factor kasi, friend. Kahit under the sun, skin ay lit with regular use.
Wow, slay it!
Slay it with the skin na giving. Stay lit with Silka with regular use for only 750 pesos SRP.
Yo, it's the saint himself, Dwight Ramos.
Hey yo, Jeremiah, what are you having?
Alam mo na, yung Primera Clase.
Primera Light Brandy.
Primera Classic Night.
From Spain, award-winning premium blend.
Smooth. Now this is our Primera Classic Brandy. Primera Light Brandy. Dahil Primera Classica.
Drink responsibly.
You're listening to Cool FM.
Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
Nationwide pa!
(8:31 in the evening). We welcome you to the last 29 minutes of TWC. While we are waiting for the 8 p.m. bulletin from Pag-asa, which has not yet been posted, we are now being told that Pepito has weakened from a super typhoon to a typhoon already, as it became apparent that all of their posts here lately without the bulletin yet are now saying that it's not a super typhoon anymore. So we're going to share you the heavy rainfall warning for the NCR PRSD. And as you can see right here, I don't know why is my camera tilted right here, but we'll try to fix that one. There it is. So as you can see, it has indeed downgraded to Typhoon Pepito right there. An orange heavy rainfall warning is being felt in portions of Nueva Ecija and Tarlac, as you can see right here. Then yellow for the rest of these two provinces. We also have here blue. Blue ones right here, where you will be expecting light to moderate rains in Cavite, Laguna, and parts of Quezon. And for the green one, which affects light to moderate with occasional heavy rains in Zambales, Pampanga, Bulacan, Bataan, Metro Manila, Rizal, and parts of Quezon. So, shout out to our good friend and colleague, Geometric Ticamatis, and WBNE Channel 8, where they're currently replaying the day one of the Grand Beanieverse concert, because the day two, which is supposed to be today, or tonight actually, has been postponed because of the onslaught of Typhoon Pepito. And again, we're still waiting for further information as time goes by. Who knows what will happen? But if there's one thing I can tell you, one thing is certain, it's not a super typhoon anymore. Thank God. But it is still a typhoon, so we will have to wait. Do we have anything new? Do we have anything new? Do we have anything new? We don't have anything new. This is the final flood advisory for the Bicol River Basin. I almost said region, but it still does say Bicol. Anyway, Let's see. We have this is the final one. Flood information. There is no more risk. No more risk to flood-prone areas, and it is now the last advisory on flooding there at the Bicol River Basin. Thank God. Okay. Let's see what else do we have in here. Let me try to reload everything that as much as possible, so that we might actually end early because we are still waiting for the bulletin. Okay, so this is the situation right now. Again, we're getting the bulletin. We have yet to wait for the bulletin. But a lot of weather agencies are now already, not weather agencies, but weather pages are now already posting this thing. So Pepito has indeed weakened into a typhoon. And it was last seen at within the vicinity of Santa Fe in Nueva Vizcaya, where the maximum winds is at 165 kilometers per hour and maximum gustiness of 275 kilometers per hour. It is moving west-northwestward at 25 kilometers per hour. So at this rate, let me go ahead and see if we have anything posted right here on the Pagasa website, because usually this is where to there it is. Oh my god, it's it's literally the website first. Oh my goodness, it's literally on the website first. I love it. So basically, this is the last advisory up until 5 in the morning tomorrow. So there is no weather bulletins for 11 in the evening and 2 in the morning. So we got lucky. We got lucky, ladies and gentlemen. This will be the last bulletin for tonight up until 5 in the morning tomorrow. So Pepito weekends into a typhoon. Is this right? Okay, this is right. Pepito weekends into a typhoon and is now over at Nueva Vizcaya. Let's see. I'm going to get the PDF version of this thing so that we can make a closer look. We can do a closer look right here. So the sensor of Typhoon Pepito was estimated based on all available data in the vicinity of Santa Fe in Nueva Vizcaya. Why is this blurred? There we go. Where maximum sustained winds is at 165 kilometers per hour and maximum gustiness of up to 275 kilometers per hour. It is moving west-northwestward at 25 kilometers per hour. And we're going to immediately proceed with the signal numbers right here. Signal number 4 is, there's no more signal number 5, all right? There's no more signal number 5. Signal number 4 is still being raised in the central portion of Aurora, Quirino, Nueva Vizcaya, the southern portion of Ifugao, Benguet, the southern portion of Ilocos Sur, La Union, the northern and eastern portion of Pangasinan, and the northern portion of Nueva Ecija. Signal number 3 is being raised in the southern portion of Isabela, the rest of Ifugao, Mountain Province, the southern portion of Kalinga, the southern portion of Abra, the rest of Ilocos Sur, the rest of Pangasinan, the northern and eastern portions of Tarlac, the rest of Nueva Ecija, and the rest of Aurora. Signal number 2 is being raised in the rest of Isabela, the southwestern portion of mainland Cagayan, the rest of Kalinga, the southern portion of Apayao, the rest of Abra, Ilocos Norte, Zambales, the rest of Tarlac, the northern portion of Bataan, Pampanga, Bulacan, Metro Manila, Rizal, the northeastern portion of Laguna, and the northern portion of Quezon Province, including Polillo Islands. And signal number 1 is being raised in the rest of mainland Cagayan, the rest of Apayao, the rest of Bataan, Cavite, the rest of Laguna, Batangas, the central portion of Quezon Province, Lubang Islands, and the western portion of Camarines Norte. A gale warning remains. Up to 9 meters, we have the seaboard of Aurora. Up to 8 meters, we have the seaboard of Isabela. Up to 6 meters, we have the eastern seaboard of mainland Cagayan. Up to 5.5 meters, we have the seaboards of La Union and Ilocos Sur. Up to 5 meters, we have the seaboard of northern mainland Quezon and the north and eastern seaboards of Polillo Islands. And up to 4.5 meters, we have the seaboards of Ilocos Norte and Pangasinan. For up to 4 meters, we have the seaboard of Babuyan Group of Islands. For up to 3.5 meters, we have the northern seaboard of Camarines Norte. Excuse me. Up to 3 meters for the western seaboard of Zambales, the northern and eastern seaboards of Catanduanes, and the northern seaboard of Camarines Sur. For up to 2.5 meters, we have the eastern seaboard of Quezon Province, including the rest of Polino Islands, the remaining seaboards of Catanduanes, the eastern seaboards of Camarines Sur, Albay, and Sorsogon, the northern and eastern seaboards of northern Samar, and up to 2 meters, we have the western seaboard of Bataan and Lubang Islands, and the eastern seaboards of eastern Samar and the Nagat Islands. Pepito is forecast to exit the landmass of Luzon via Pangasinan, La Union, or southern Ilocos Sur tonight or tomorrow early morning, where during this period, Pepito will significantly weaken due to land interaction but will likely emerge over the West Philippine Sea, still as a typhoon category. Over the West Philippine Sea, Pepito will continue moving generally west-northwestward tomorrow, and it may exit the Philippine area of responsibility region tomorrow morning or noon. Outside the Philippine area of responsibility region, the tropical cyclone will turn more westward or west-southwestward on Tuesday under the influence of an incoming northeasterly wind surge. Now, this is a sign that Amihan is coming back. Further weakening will also occur as Pepito moves over the West Philippine Sea due to the same surge, creating unfavorable environment. Where, as you can see right here onto the track and intensity forecast for tomorrow morning, it is at Sinait in Ilocos Sur. It will remain as a typhoon category. We don't want to dive that one even further now because most of them are in the Ilocos regions, where you can see at this rate, it is now supposed to be outside the Philippine area of responsibility by tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, but still remaining as a typhoon category, as you can see right here. So, summarization, it is still a typhoon. It is still a very dangerous storm. It will exit tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, depending on the present circumstances. And the next weather bulletin will be issued tomorrow at 5 in the morning. That is all we have. Let's see. Okay. A lot of people are confused. A lot of people are confused about what's going on with the fate of the class suspension declaration in the city of Pasig, because they're not sure if there are any class suspensions or are there no class suspensions. They're not sure. So we'll have to wait. That is all we can say. Let's see what else do we have in here. We wanted to mention as well, we want to give you a quick recap. Class suspensions are being declared in, let me find the most recent one. There it is. So here's the most recent one. Class suspensions are now in effect in Caloocan, Valenzuela, Malabon, I said Caloocan twice. Quezon City, Marikina, San Juan, Mandaluyong, Manila, Parañaque, Las Piñas, and Muntinlupa. While no announcement yet for Navotas, Pasay, Makati, Taguig, and the municipality of Pateros, while the city of Pasig says that class suspensions will be decided at 4 in the morning tomorrow, where the weather bulletin, of course, by Pagasa will not be released up until 5 in the morning tomorrow. It is now 8:42 in the evening right here on TWC, and I think this is to the point where we can say we don't have any more information other than that one. I think we can end early if that's the case, if that will permit me, because apparently we're currently facing an emergency here at CEN headquarters, where I definitely need attention at this point. I think we will have to cut off our live broadcast as early as right now, But again, I would like to apologize if we're not going to end as regularly scheduled at 9 p.m. this evening. But rest assured, TWC will return to the airwaves on Friday and Saturday with a very special edition of the program, which is, of course, the Radiothon 2024 Part 3, which, of course, is for the benefit of ABS-CBN, Sizzling Kodka Pamilya Foundation, and the GMA Kapuso Foundation Incorporated. We also have here, of course, in partnership with Microsoft Rewards, all transactions will be done in Microsoft Rewards because that's the only safest way we can do that one. And shout out, while we're still at it, I wanted to give a special shout out to the barista of my school's class section, who is also one of the headliners of the sponsor of TWC Soda Pop, Niche or Nichelle. Both name pronunciations are correct, in fact. Nichelle, I don't know what's going on with our math work. I don't know what's going on with our schoolwork right now, but I'm pretty sure you'll get at least some sort of a participation. I'm just hoping. Our other colleagues at our group will not leave you behind. Either way, it's going to backfire for at the expense of your presence as well. I feel bad for you in all honesty because you don't get any slot, or any chance to at least answer at least a vacant slot, which is now being occupied. But they'll try to find a vacant slot for you. There's literally nothing to worry about. Shout out as well to the co-founder and co-operator and co-owner. Wow, crazy. Co-founder, co-owner, co-operator of ALG Radio 95.5 HD3 in the world of PH2 Universe. Alexa, she's going home. She's going home from her weekend trip to Hong Kong. Thank goodness her flight is not canceled, because either way it really is going to backfire. uh, because what I've been hearing, actually, there are many domestic flights here in the country that have been canceled, and most of them, I believe, are coming from Cebu Pacific. And things are not really looking good here, especially from if you wish to enter towards Manila via Naiya. And to think that a lot of people are pretty much stranded, where we can say that people are going to have a hard time to return to where they are currently at because of the ongoing storm. Once again, we're still waiting for class suspension declarations on the rest of Metro Manila, though the city government of Pasig has already committed to class suspensions if Metro Manila is still being placed under a signal number. But if that does not happen tomorrow morning, then classes will push through in the city of Pasig for tomorrow. And I think we can end early. I think we can end early here because actually I am now being told that I have to fix something here at CEN headquarters that needs my attention. This is where we conclude night 3 of TWC right here on Cool FM. It is such a huge honor and pleasure to provide you with the latest news and information on Typhoon Pepito. And the news, of course, will continue in the next couple of minutes with Cool News Prime Time. And who knows who will be there. And I will not be there, of course, but we'll still discuss about my future about Cool News Sunday Prime Time. There's literally nothing to worry about. There's nothing wrong with renegotiating, but I had a lot of fun from the first day, actually first night of our coverage of Super Typhoon Pepito, now Typhoon Pepito. It was fun. It was a one heck of a bumpy ride, a thrilling ride. It was like a roller coaster going up and down, up and down, up and down. And it was indeed a huge honor for me to at least bring you the latest news and information. And of course, thank you very much, of course, to Cool FM, to the management of TGO, and to the management of NBS for letting us continuing TWC. Shout out, of course, to Mami Ayu, Boss Yo, Ate Tina, the the founder of NBS, of course, as well as the station managers, respective station managers of Cool FM, and as well to the team who have gave me the go signal to do this thing from the beginning of our broadcast last Friday to the end of this thing, which is obviously night 3 of our broadcast. We wanted to keep on reminding you TWC will return this Friday, same time, same place on the same station from 11 p.m. all the way till 12 midnight. And this is, of course, a very special edition on the aftermath of the onslaught of Pepito. With a time now at 12 minutes before the hour of 9 this evening, this is where we will be ending early. I'm very sorry we're not going to make it till 9 in the evening because of unfortunate events here, last minute events that have occurred here at CEN headquarters that needs my attention and my presence. But I do know for a fact that it was worth it from the beginning till the end. And I sincerely wanted to thank you, our listeners, our viewers, for sticking around up until the very end of our coverage. If you wanted to watch night 1 and night 2 of our broadcast, and of course the replay of this episode, it's available on the official YouTube channels of TGON Productions, not TGON Productions, but TGON Entertainment, Scotch Tape Productions, TGON's School FM, and TVH Network. I believe there is no replay for TVH Network, but you'll get the replay of the entire thing on TGON's School FM. So again, TVH Network, they'll not have anything like that one. They'll be deleting the live stream immediately. But of course, there's a replay on TGON Entertainment, Scotch Tape Productions, and TGON Cool FM's YouTube channel. It's yours truly, DJ Sen, until Friday night at 11 this evening. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, stay dry, stay healthy. If you or someone you know who needs rescuing right now or evacuating right now, please spread the word, share the information, all available information where they're currently at, because the rescuers are there to save them and rescue them to a very, very safe area, to probably most likely an evacuation center, because this is a very, very serious situation, a very, very devastating situation that most people really need attention going forward. And I hope everything is clear at this point. So once again, thank you very much for watching and listening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you along the way, and we're all hoping for the very best within the next couple of days. And stay strong, my country, the country that I love. Stay strong, Philippines. Until then, this has been TWC, and this is your home, Cool FM. It's DJ Sen. Thank you very much. We'll see you this Friday, and good night.